Alright, Thorn, here you go. You've been waiting for this.
Are we taking on the whole mummy horde?
The entire horde.
Yes! Yes!
So, if I had to offer one tip for this fight, backstab. Because look what happens when I try to fight them normally. It's a slugfest, but backstab is just kill and run. Aside from that, I really have no other tips. I mean, I guess probably the best tip for this is to kill the single dudes out first, because they just take up a lot of space.
It also helps to figure out where the healing crystal is and kind of hang out in that area. Not just sitting there, but
Yeah.
like within the perimeter.
I don't do that. I run a lot.
Well, obviously, if the big meteor golems start getting near you, you want to get away.
Yeah, something weird happens to the meteor golems in this area, and I never figure out what happens. But it happened in my practice playthrough, and it happens here too. And you don't even see it, and I can't figure out why, but one of them just abruptly dies. Yeah, there are a lot of mummies. Luckily, they don't respawn all at once.
Oh man, you're in a bad way.
I'm fine, I'm fine. It's totally okay. I'm not fine. Day 2. I also do these in the day because this fight's just better in the day. It looks so much better. Anyway, something I found funny about this, mummy motions look hilarious in 400% speed. There's another example of that later, but... I think this is about the time where I learned, like, a pattern for backstabbing people. Because, like, there's a reliable way to get the AI to reveal their back, and it's really helpful here.
For the record, I killed all of these guys my first playthrough.
Same. I can't think of anybody that didn't, mainly because why would you resist this?
It's almost free XP, like, aside from the golems, they're mummies.
Yeah. I think these mummies are also, like, weaker than the average mummy. Like, either they're considered the level 1 mummies from the beginning of the game, or they just have lower HP values.
I don't know, it's hard to tell.
Look at this mummy, he's just sitting there dancing like...
Here's the music.
By the way, all this music is from Serious Sam 3. Oddly enough, there's only 2 songs in Serious Sam 1 across both, like, parts of it that have the famous scream that I like, and nothing in Serious Sam 2 has that. Meanwhile, Serious Sam 3 has, like, 5 versions of the war song.
Those guys just did not notice they were being murdered.
Where'd Dave go? Steve? Steve?
Other Steve?
Why do we have 2 Steves?
One pretty cool thing is that the meteor golem's fire attacks also hurt the mummies, so sometimes you can use that to your advantage.
Yeah, I think that was, like, the only reason why I escaped earlier in this video. But about halfway through the murder, this asshole appears.
Speaking of fire...
Now, I keep this part in at regular speed, because, you know, it fits the music. And just, you know, the intimidation of this asshole among this mob.
trotting along like he's riding a horse.
So I'm basically guessing in the dark here, but I think the reason the other fire golem died is because he was lurking around right where the leprechauns spawned in. So that's some comical luck right there.
So it is possible for enemies to telefrag each other.
I think it's just in the case of the trickster because he's a total douche.
And he's kind of a special enemy, I guess.
Yeah, he's a recurring boss. I do like the trickster a lot, despite how gross he sounds sometimes. A sort of out-of-place character, but he's memorable. He does shit that makes you mad at him.
Yeah.
So much fire. Ow. Please stop. Oh, bye. So yeah, back to murder.
Murder, 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 murder. Fire.
So I just like to imagine that this butt rock is blazing on inside this rat guy's head. Just his eyes glazed over as murder occurs. All you hear is this music.
He's seeing this world at this speed.
Yeah. I think the only reason I sleep here because I realize, oh, it's becoming dusk. Let's fix that.
Yeah. Priorities, damn it.
You know, it's all about the presentation. It just doesn't have that flair when it's in the dark, you know? I also remember somebody complained that they didn't like the light spell in this game because the fluorescence doesn't really match the atmosphere of the game. Which I kind of agree with, but, you know, circumstances. Oh, backstab is so good here.
All the mummies that are walking around just by themselves, I imagine they're really lonely.
Why don't I get a party? That's really sad because there are like multiple single dudes there, so these guys are looking for a party, but they just hate the other individuals so much that they don't want to merge.
It's like a high school dance, everyone's just on opposite sides of the field.
Yeah. Oh, there are so many mummies. The neat thing, too, is that I'd mentioned before they don't respawn instantly, but after like a couple of days, like 5 or 6 chunks of mummies will just appear. So if you want to get quote-unquote infinite XP, just, you know, keep grinding it out? But like, it must be such a pain going anywhere past level 20 in this game. Because you get like paltry EXP from these guys. It's like 90 EXP a kill. So trying to get beyond 1,000,000 EXP from these dudes. Ooh.
And you're a farmer.
Yeah.
You're basically wasting your time.
It's a matter of pride, man. It's for the LP. Well, I could just, you know, kill a target enemy and be done here. But it's a matter of pride, damn it.
Also, when you kill the meteor golem, the mummies don't disappear. Like, he's not a trigger to clear the arena.
Nope. These mummies are their own entities. We are fighting the entire quote-unquote Egyptian civilization here. That's something I forgot to mention. You ever figure out what happened to the mummies that were, or the workers that were trapped into the what's it called, pyramid? They made their way out here and died.
Managed to wrap themselves up and preserve their bodies, at least.
Yeah. It's like they're on their death's door and they're just like, okay, take my t-shirt and wrap me in it. And I believe that's the last of the main attack force. All we got is this big guy here. Now, how do you backstab something like that?
Let's find out.
I actually can't tell because I didn't see the damage values. Also, I think at this point I was out of health and I was like, oh, damn it. Oh, this poor guy. It was interesting because in the hieroglyphs, you saw these guys as beasts of labor during the construction. But, why do they breathe fire?
It's cool.
Yeah. Oh, and they're dead.
Wow.
This sword's great. Also, I missed one. Also, from the other golem, you get the meteorite plate, which is pretty good. We're just gonna leave it here, though. By the way,
Heavy metal eating.
yes. I should have put the lyrics in here, that way you'd hear some dumb metal lyrics while I'm eating. Come on. There, everything's dead. I've salted this land. And just revel in the silence. Everything's gone.
I think I killed the meteor guy the last. Like, I cleared out all the mummies, and I killed him, and I actually went and asked you if, when you destroy them, it clears the arena. You said it didn't, and I felt very proud of myself.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing. 4 is not the winning number here. And they say 6 is the more powerful figure, but we really don't do anything with 6. But that's just another clue of saying there's a little bit more to this game. Like these shoes.
They're heavy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I discussed it in the video of the archives, but like, if it's not a throwing weapon, certain items have certain, like, gravity values. Like, you notice how that potion flew farther than a pair of shoes. And Vilson flies far. But man, it's just so weird after all that bloodshed to just hear the wind howl. Because when I first did this and I heard that wind howl, I'm like, fuck, is there an air elemental here?
Is that Handsome Jack? What?
It's just, you know, a little atmosphere. It's a Moai statue. Now, there is one more secret in here that we probably won't address until the beginning of the last set of episodes. Because I'm probably going to split the last dungeon into like 2 or 3 episodes as well, because Jesus Christ. And there's the obvious clue. There's a 5th shrine. That's why there's 20 power stones.
Which I think is a pretty cool twist.
It's just like, I'm not done yet? Now, when I reviewed this game before it was released, I didn't see that, guys. So when I got the first ending, I was like, huh, what do I do with these other things? And I had to email the developers, and they're like, talk to some of the stoneheads. And I'm just like, oh, yeah, huh. But yeah, that was, you know, Serious Sam Mission 1, Episode 1. Like,
doesn't get quite that crazy anymore.
Yeah, this is the only time it happens, and I'm kind of glad it does.
Yeah, it gets your heart rate up.
It's a great way to show how strong the players have gotten, because when you have 4 players, including a powerful mage and a dude with a powerful weapon, you just clear them like chaff. So it's a really great design choice to do something like this. And we're back here. Hi. I think here is where I save the video, because after here, I get my sword back. But yeah, next time we're gonna head to the graveyard. See you then.